Welcome back to Dogs in the City.
That's really cute.
In this part, there are dogs in the city.
This is actually a really big dog. I thought it was tiny,
like,
but it was actually quite large.
To be fair, you are a child.
You are.
I am a child?
Scotty Terriers.
Wait a
Okay, so one,
hell?
I was talking about Link. 2, Carrie, you look like a child.
I don't know. The last person who guessed my age said I was 21, so that's the oldest I've got in a while.
Oh wow, I'm used to people. I'm used to people guessing 14 for you.
I'd say the average is probably 16 or 17, but yeah, I've had people guessing 14.
People still think I look like a high school student.
You're the most tattooed 16-year-old I know.
The thing is, I don't usually show my tattoos, so people don't know that.
You pull that sword out.
I really can't remember what age people usually assume I am, but I remember when I was maybe 15, people would assume that I was like 18 or something, or somewhat. Maybe when I was 20, before I turned 21, people would assume that I was 21 just by looking at me, and they wouldn't say anything if I went into a bar area.
Dude, one of my coworkers thought I was fucking 30.
What?
You do not look 30. You don't.
I do. I got a lot of facial hair. I'll tell you what.
Since when?
Since quarantine?
Dude, we just got that photo. I just got that photo of you for the drawing for the new Smash Team games art not that long ago.
That was when I had just shaved.
Ah.
I feel like oftentimes when men reach about 23, I mean, I know you're younger than that, Gabe, but once men reach about 22 or 23, in between then and maybe 35, I usually cannot tell how old they are. Between 23 and 35, I'm like, you're somewhere in between there.
I don't really like the idea of me having a beard, so I always shave on days that I don't have to go to work.
Yeah. I just trim. I scrim. My face is
Gabe just screams and then the beard goes away.
Dude, if only I could deadass scream and make the problems go away.
This is what the magic. So this is what the magic bean does when you go into the future. If you point it out, it'll turn into that.
That makes it sound suspiciously like what we would imagine a UFO would sound like.
It sounds like a UFO.
No, not Evan's version of it, but the game's version of it.
You see, I like to imagine that Link is just writing this and he's going like, ding, ding.
Even if he's a grown-ass adult, he's just making those
he still has the mind of a child.
Yeah, even as an adult, I just fucking, whenever, I'd go on the spinny rides all the time whenever I came to amusement parks. Because I'm just like, because then I go spin.
Wow. Whenever I go on the spinny rides, I'm all like, swoosh, 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 swoosh. I still don't know what that's from.
Now jump. Jump off.
I still don't know what that sound is from, but I always reference it when spinny
Might
things
as well
happen.
Jump. Nope.
But I still got hurt.
Didn't Mango have a video where it was just that?
Didn't who?
What was the guy's name? Mango? No. Not the Smash player. The guy that you knew online.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't call himself that anymore, and he did not make a video. That was just that to my recollection. It's not his sound anyway.
That's true. Gango Mango.
I told you guys, I think I told you this once, but you falling off that ladder reminded me about the time when I first played Twilight Princess with one of my friends, and during the tutorial I angered him so badly by purposely going to the very top of the ladder, and right when I was about to get to the top, I'd fall down and pretend like it's an accident.
What game was it?
I would do that
Twilight
repeatedly.
Princess. You're so horrible. God, why would you do that?
It's really funny. or something.
I tend to forget Twilight Princess is a Zelda game because I kind of don't like it that much.
Yeah,
You're-
not really either.
I feel like I'm in the minority of people who fucking adores that game. I think that game is massive.
No,
Yeah.
no, there are tons of people who love that game. I feel like I'm in the minority for not caring for it.
Everyone's always like, "Cool, yeah, it's like it's not Legend of Zelda. It's like too grainy and dark." I'm like, "But that's what they were going for."
I mean, yeah,
stupid."
I don't like the visuals for it, and I think they've aged horribly. But
That's
that's,
fair.
I think there's too much bloom and too much grain at the same time.
Oh,
That's
oh, you're right. I can totally see that.
That's fair.
I can see that.
I just think that game's gangster as fuck.
I like the aesthetic of it. I think we've been through this before on one of our commentaries.
I feel like we have.
It's
I feel like we're
it's too,
rethinking it.
it has too much of a Tolkien feel for me.
That's
We've
fair.
said this.
Well, we'll say it more when we actually do that game's commentary.
Oh, dude, you know what's super sick? I just have a sudden sharp pain in my back, and I don't know where it came from. That's so
Oh,
funny.
shit.
Wow, hey, you know what's cool? I'm hurting.
Yeah, dude, you know what's actually super fucking radical sabbatical? My back is dying. It's turning into a problem.
Radical sabbatical.
Where
Have you never heard me say that?
No.
Huh. I feel like I've said that. I say that all the time.
Apparently
I guess
not
I'm-
around us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have never said it. Yeah, I say radical sabbatical.
It's like the one time I said fuck nugget on the show, and it was apparently the first time you guys had heard it.
Fuck Nugget.
If all 6 sages come together, we can imprison Ganondorf, the king of evil in the sacred realm. But in order to make a perfect seal, we need a 7th paisano. Someone you know must be that sage. From now on, you must travel between the past and future to awaken the remaining sages. Keep up the good work, Link. I just felt like talking to Saria because I was curious what she'd say.
That's fair.
Wondering who the fuck is talking to us? Are we talking to Navi? Like when did Navi become Luigi?
That's Mama Luigi to you, Kiri.
I was gonna call you out if you didn't make the wheeze.
Of course. My throat doesn't hurt, brother. Oh, it is raining, dude. Brother.
The sky is
Of
dry.
course, brother. Make sure to put on your shield as an umbrella. Put it over your head.
No, that shield is really handy. Can act as an umbrella, can act as an ass covering.
It's made of metal. I'm not sure it'd be very comfortable.
Nah. See, it's the best shield ever. It's
Well,
highly.
it keeps people from taking unwanted photos.
Actually, if
Of
it's
course,
made
they
of
didn't have
metal,
that luxury.
wouldn't it work as an effective beating weapon?
It would. Goofy
Yeah.
used his shield as a beating weapon in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah,
Versatile.
that is precisely how Kingdom Hearts works.
He is a shield flicker, like Captain America.
This is why you can't go to the well in the present. or
What the fuck is
future.
that?
There's just a
It's
rock
just
in the
a-
way.
Because he fell
Oh.
in Tractor Skull and died.
Dwayne, fucking asshole.
Snake Eater!
Dude, the remix of Smash is so good.
Yeah,
I thought-
I wish it had the vocals though.
No. I do too. The thing is, I 100% do too, and that's why I really didn't like it at first, like at all.
Okay, what I don't like about the remix is that, like, the instruments that are used to take place of the vocals sound a bit off to me, but aside from that, it's a great remix.
Yeah. What do you mean off?
I don't know,
Like, it
it's
just-
just like, having them in place of the vocals feels a bit, like, makes it
That's
sound a bit
fair.
weird.
That's
This
fair.
shop, aka the pharmacy.
Because the vocalist was able to do a lot with her vocal range, and especially with things like glissandos and grace notes, she was able to do a lot because obviously when you're the vocalist of the song, you make it your own song. But the instruments do it by the book, so I 100% know what you mean.
But that's not what's important right now. What's important is that we were climbing a ladder.
We were. Legend of Ladder. Ocarina of Stone. Oh, it's a blade, bitch.
Legend of Zelda Snake Eater.
There's the Scroll Chilla. Perish.
Gun.
For his neutral special, Link wields a gun.
Like, just pull out a pistol.
Yes. Go brat, brat, brat.
Oh, Indiana Jones. Where
Welcome
you
to
go around the stone.
Welcome to Detroit. Brat. You just enter the city and all of a sudden you just start getting lit up.
Hey, so here's a question. Do you think that Falco, I don't know why I'm thinking Falco specifically, but Falco's who came to mind because I just imagine it. Do you think Falco could do Ocelot's gun twirling thing perfectly?
Yeah, well, I know why you said Falco, because he shoots his gun like a super cool guy, and
Yeah.
that means he's the better fox. So yes, he could do Yes, Metal Gear Solid 1's Ocelot gun twirling. Have you seen the videos of the guy who like did that choreography, like just doing it because like he did it so much that it's like essentially second nature. Like he was there's like a video of him like at a party or whatever.
Metal Gear is
like,
insane game.
Yeah, and like it's like a party in Japan or whatever. And his friends like
wow,
call
this
him.
man is handsome.
He is a fucking handsome man.
He got his anime face ironed on him.
But the thing is that his hair looks like hero hair.
It looks like Princess Jasmine
You see,
hair.
what I was thinking was actually Vega.
Oh yeah. No, but Vega's hairline is good. His is. Imagine having his hairline and saying, "Yeah, line me up at the top." Jesus Christ, dude. He's got a 12. He's got a 12 head on him. Good God. Fuck's sake.
It's just full of right angles that makes it look larger than it really is.
I guess, man. If his hair wasn't there at the side, do you think the top of his head would be like a square? Like just
Wait, maybe he has an undercut and he only grows hair on the top of his head, but we just can't tell because of his hairstyle.
Maybe.
Carrie,
Wait,
what? That's just.
I mean, it's a viable thought, but it's not a thought I want to think about, man.
Oh, okay, I'll think about it for you.
Thank you. You now have the power to read my mind. Prepare to die.
Oh no.
wait, but Gabe, can Carrie read your mind through the microphone?
Oh, what's the proximity for mind reading? Do you have to see the person? Can you?
Do you have to be within a certain distance of the person?
I guess, man.
And it's okay.
Well, then a mind reader would probably become a hermit so that they stay the fuck away from everybody else. So they don't have to hear anybody's thoughts.
That's why
Where
hermit
are they
crabs
gonna
stand
get their food?
Wait, can you read animals' minds?
Here's what a bear would say. Time to eat before sleep.
I don't think that's just a bear.
You're right. All animals are hibernating, but the bear came in mind because hibernation time, baby.
Yeah. that almost was like your caveman voice.
Yeah.
Grug eat dinner
which
before
is
bed.
which is just actually my normal voice. My caveman voice is just my normal voice with different like cadence and just shortened words with not
Grug.
Grug has like 0.2% of your DNA that's connected to a Neanderthal.
Oh, actually, it looks like we can't get to the Shadow Temple without the Nocturne of Shadow, actually. So you know what we need to do, right? We gotta play it. But I'm not doing that because I'm dumb. And there are all these ghosts hanging around.
I know that some human populations have some percentage of Neanderthal DNA, but I don't know what that percentage is. I'm curious.
Ooga. Me.
I was
Grug.
told
Back
in
herd.
an anthropology class what the percentage was, but I can't remember either, so...
Yeah.
Me 20-year-old. This man life expectancy. Me die from saber cat.
Either.
Me life expectancy no longer than 1 year after. Me die from saber cat. Ooga, why teeth so big? Okay, I'm done. Even the fucking like antelopes. No, they weren't called antelopes back then. They were like the big deer with the fucking gore you and turn you into fucking powdered sugar horns. It was crazy. Those dudes were nuts.
The percentage of Neanderthal DNA in modern humans is 0 or close to 0 in people from African populations, and is about 1 to 2% in people of Europe or Asian background.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Me grug. Me truly grug.
So that means we all have about 1 to 2% of
Yeah, that means the
Hey,
that means
so here's the thing.
Neanderthals inbred or not inbred.
Here's my question, all right? So
Bred with the boys.
let's say you went back in time.
I'm talking.
Oh, well, I thought I was talking first. I'm sorry.
Go.
It looks like a really credible source. It's from the U.S. National Library of Medicine from the National Institute of Health. The Genetics Home Reference, your guide to understanding genetic conditions. There we are. Neanderthalism is a genetic condition. Not true.
What?
I'm kidding. That was a lie.
Carrie, fucking Jabata.
All right, Evan, what were you gonna say?
So if you went back in time and just like took a baby caveman to the present, Would you be able to?
Whoa.
Would it be
Fuck,
able
Evan,
to
I
like
can't-
grow up as like a normal human?
Evan, we can't understand you. You sound like a robot.
Yeah.
Your mic is just fucking cutting out.
You're roboting.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Robotizing.
Am I still roboting?
Gabe is doing something weird, so I can't.
No, I'm forcing my mute to do this by my.
Oh my god, I'm in the red. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I was just pressing the. Guys, welcome back to Smash Game. Today we're going to be playing Legend of Ocarina of Time.
So my connection was in the red. My connection was in the red.
Oh, that's why.
But it's out of the red now after leaving and coming back. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, if you went back in time and like took a baby caveman to the present and just like raised him like a normal child, would that like, how would that turn out? Would it just be like a normal person?
She looked really weird.
In terms of mentally, mental and psychological, I think they would have the look of a caveman, but they would. I would think that they'd act like a totally normal person, or maybe they'd have some mental conditions or disorders, maybe some physical problems because I don't know. The environment is different. It depends on what they're eating, dietary stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Need Grug invest in stock.
Anyway, before we cut off this part, I just want to let Carrie know that her mic is muted.
Thanks.
Did you actually not realize?
No, but I wasn't saying anything, so that's okay.
All right.
I was too busy doing like crazy and
Yeah. Anyway, next time on Smash Team Games, Carrie's mic won't be muted.
my mic was not muted the whole time.
Mama.
Clearly, you understand what I'm saying.